Good day everyone, welcome to the Weather Centre for an update of Thursday's weather conditions. Now we're expecting a fairly sunny day over the eastern coastline and the interior of KwaZulu-Natal. Otherwise partly cloudy for most of South Africa's interior with a couple of thunder showers in the far northern parts. And although it will be a fairly clear start to the day over the western interior where it's going to be a very hot afternoon, we are expecting the daytime heat to allow for some cloud development across those areas later on. Now your rainfall probability map indicating just a very slight chance for thunderstorms into Gauteng, including Johannesburg and Pretoria. Zeerust and Rustenburg in the northwest province could see a small chance of thunder showers as well, while over the central parts of Limpopo, a slightly better chance of rain in the forecast, up to a 40% for Polokwane, and we see a higher probability as well extending down the escarpment areas of Mpumalanga. Dry weather continuing over the central and western parts of the country. Now a very hot day is expected over the western interior, mid to upper 30s across the northern Cape interior, as well as very close to the western coastline. The south coast experiencing much warmer temperatures today as well, 27 degrees expected for George, and a similar daytime high for both Durban and Mbombela over the far eastern parts of the country. Now for a closer look at your coastal conditions where things are fairly settled for the day over most places. We're expecting moderate wind speeds along the western coastline, fresh at times around Namaqualand, swells remaining very low with an average height of 1.5 meters. Very little to speak of as we head further south. Light winds in the forecast around the Cape Peninsula and all the way through to Cape Agulhas, and swells are averaging between 1.5 and 2 meters out in the open ocean. And once again, we're expecting very light winds along the southern coastline of South Africa between 10 and 20 kilometers per hour. Slightly windier around Port Elizabeth, moderate winds coming in from the east and southeast, and swells remaining very low. High tide later on coming in just after 7 p.m. And along the east coast of the country, northeasterlies expected throughout the area, gusty at times for Richards Bay and East London, and swells will be extremely low across this region with breakers between 1 and 2 feet.
News that moves. eNCA.com